Welcome back to another episode of MLB Road to the Show as a catcher. And here I am. We're about to start another game against Kansas City Royals. As you can see, we're doing pretty good for our 64 to 56. So we've got more wins than losses. And I'm on fire right now as your startup catcher. So let's play the game.
And welcome back to the MLB pregame show as we prepare you for Game 2 of our series with the always important Topps Player Spotlight. Ryan Bull is our man to watch, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe a couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit, and he just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7 spot can stay hot. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Marcus Stroman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, pitching relatively well, but...
All right, here's our first out.
Ryan Bull will see if he can
One
keep
out.
the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
But right at the
damn
shortstop
it.
for the second out.
All right.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark, so clearly he's very comfortable.
All right, so 2 out, bottom of the 3rd.
Stands in for the second time.
Still 0-0.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Let's see if we can do better.
Right off the bat, he had to think he extended that hit streak. Luckily, he's going to have another chance to keep it going.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be
There we
trouble.
go. Good for 2.
Running hard. He's digging for second.
We'll stay at 2.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
That's what we wanted. Got on base. Got our streak going still.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Mendoza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runner's on his way to third. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Moustakas is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
All right, we had to try.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase.
All right, let's see what happens next.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling
right.
over on it, guys.
So let's
See if you can
give
make a small adjustment and get through one here.
him a cutter. Right up there. See what Stroman can do.
Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the score.
Ryan Bull will stand in to start
All right,
things
1-0
off
for
as top of the batting
Kansas
order
City.
hasn't
Let's
found a whole
change
lot of
this up.
success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Okay, let's get on base or get a home run or something here. Get this working for us.
Liner toward right center. Now a reach,
Damn.
and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Nice. And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Ryan Bull will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
All right, let's get a home run here to tie it up.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Come on, we can do this. We can do this.
Hits it high
There we go.
and deep out to center field. Kane going
There we go.
back.
And gone. Home
To
run tie
it
game.
in the ninth. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 21 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
All right, boys. Keep it going.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team after this? I mean, this is now 4 home runs for him in the series. You talk about a guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
And we won it. What was the final score? 2-1. So someone else got a point there as well.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
All right, so that was a pretty good game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 2-1. Good night from Toronto.
All right, so
Kansas City, 1 run.
all right, let's see if we can play another game here.
Available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street
So we got 15 game heading streak.
St. Andrews station via the ends of
I'll
John
advance
Street or Peter Street.
to the next
Light
game.
rail transit is also available.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Ryan Bull is our focus. And guys, he's got a pretty nice hitting streak going right now. He's up to 15 games coming into this one.
Yeah, Matty, he's definitely been feeling it up there, and it's been fun to watch. Looks like he's keeping it simple and seeing the ball very well. Sometimes you just get in a zone for a while, so I hope he stays in it for this one.
Well, you know, I just like the confidence he is clearly taken with him to the plate every time he goes up there. He just flat out looks like he's going to get a hit every time he digs into that box. And you know what? A pitcher can feel that too. Now, no one likes to face a guy who looks completely at ease and sure of himself at the plate, and that's who this guy is right now.
Damn
if
right.
he keeps that up, this streak could carry on for a long time.
All right,
Sure hope so.
Pre-game festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
All right, time to take the Royals down again.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of the slump.
Tom Kohler is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Ryan Bull will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And
All
down
right.
by 2, this is
Let's
a good
take lead here.
opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Got 2 on base. Here's the time for a good home run. Come on, give me what I want.
In the air now, out to left. Gordon is there.
Damn it.
He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment here in Toronto for a look at John Gibbons' starting 9. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games.
Ryan Bull is into the box for his second
Okay, we're
appearance.
down by
0
6.
for 1 with a flyout.
This isn't good. 1 on base. Let's get a hit here at least. Get ourselves on base.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
There we
And
go,
that'll
base
just
hit.
sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're...
Ken Gindel will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
All right.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Victor Mendoza walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat.
Do another
last time
double,
up.
buddy.
He'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Volquez sets. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gordon makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
All right, whoever's next, come on.
Josh Reddick stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom.
All right, so we got a point finally.
You got to make sure you
Or a
get
run.
this next guy before this inning gets
Whatever you want to call it.
out of control.
Mohamed Tidwell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Here we go.
And the runner from second is in to score. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they're in striking distance now. It's down to a 3-run game.
All right.
It's
So that's
only the
better
third
for us.
inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
All right, so bases
Ryan
loaded. We're
Bull
down by
will
3.
come forward now. He
No
has
one
flied
out.
in singles
Bottom
so
of the
far.
4th. All right, let's do something good here. Come on, give me something good. Give me what I want.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's
No, no,
there.
no, 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 no.
He gets
Fuck.
there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
These guys
All
just
right,
keep
sac
chipping
fly.
away. A run scores here on the sac fly, and don't look now, but they're making their way back into this ball game.
That doesn't count against me then. So that's good.
Ryan Bull steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Down by 1 now. Bottom of the 6th. We had a good swing, just didn't go where we wanted it to.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
All right.
5 runs,
Meant to
8
hit.
hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a swing.
There we go.
and,
Tie
oh,
game.
man,
Home run.
way out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
We're only in the 4th.
Lorenzo Cain comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they
All right,
play
we're up by
with that
1.
leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
We want to get a double play
1-0
here.
pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Dyson off for second. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, when the pitcher slide steps, he's going to get the ball to the catcher even quicker, and the guy still stole that base. That was great.
Ryan Bull digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
All right,
First pitch
let's
coming.
get another
Here it
homer.
is. This is line to left.
No, we're out.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
First baseman.
Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The
That's
scoreboard
probably game for
operator's
us.
going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change.
There we go, another win. So we were 0.5 for the game.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah,
So
you
we're
see a
top
couple
player
of hits
game.
for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
All right, so we got 60 points on that game. So there you go. We had 2 games for this episode. Pretty good. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.